Alright. I am just making sure. Okay, audio please. Okay. First, I actually need to go into YouTube Studio here. Of course, that one's partially blocked. Oh, no, come on. Just to make sure this works properly. Bam. Okay. I could technically change the Oh, I can! Okay, that's something that I have to do at a later time. Actually, hold on a second. Maybe I can do that right now. Okay. Give me a little bit of time here. That is fucking huge. But we work with what we got. Yeah, we work with what we got. Okay. Come on. There we are, that's working. Yes. This. Okay, it might not let me do it. Okay, it is working. Okay. I'm gonna kind of do a couple of audio checks here to make sure things are working here properly. Okay, hold on a second. Can I fix it from here? Maybe 3 will work? Okay. This is gonna be another little audio test here to make sure things work. Okay. Okay, we're working. Okay. Okay, let's get into it. Now, keep in mind, I've already played some of this on my own. This is more of a stream to take a little bit of a break from the Hades 2 stuff here. Now, this won't be an every week thing, but we'll probably be doing a bunch of Wuchang until I'll stream it probably this week and next week. While again, my Lego Batman is getting a traditional review, so that's something to keep in mind. That likely won't be a stream game because Georgia won't be around. This is not the place I need to go. I know how to get back to where I want to be at, so let's just do this. Now, I have not progressed too far here. I was kind of towards the end of the stream, that's when I'll really start to give my thoughts on the game as a whole. Because I have a couple hours now. Ming helmet. Ming dynasty was just reacting unwise. I still don't know how I'm supposed to interact with those specifically. Yeah, I need to go this way. There was a particular path I did not end up exploring very much. It's down here. And I know this NPC has moved. Yeah, narrow stretch. He's moved. But I want to see if the child has moved. Okay, child has moved. Child has moved. Okay, so that's interesting. I have no idea in terms of what ending I am on track to do necessarily. So kind of find them by the seat of our pants here. I missed. Okay. Is it this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this way. But there's a bird over here too. It did take me quite an unreasonably large amount of time, but I did figure out that yeah, I'm supposed to hit these birds. These guys, I haven't figured out what I'm supposed to do with them yet. Yeah, so if it's a mechanic I never interact with, that's okay. I'm cool with that. Yeah, there was a really long path over here that I didn't take originally. Alright, here's another bird. The thing is, I can't jump. There we are. I probably should have my second weapon, the first hit, being... I do not like... It needs to be some, maybe a spear. If I'm being high, will ammo pie? Okay, yeah. Okay, we'll just have our secondary weapon and be a spear. I do plan on using a longsword for the entirety of this playthrough, so. If they don't attack, we won't either. Hold up. Okay, I have no idea where we are. Oh, was that it? Okay, they could place the bonfires honestly a little bit better. I can't tell where we are in relation to everything else, so... It was a new gem we got, right? Lights and key. I do know where that goes, but... I want to explore a few other things first. Also, in terms of armor and stuff, I'm gonna go with whatever fashion looks best. Oh, this is... Oh, sends forth a massive flame that pursues enemies and causes burn buildup. Ooh, I like that. The thing is, I have no idea how to toggle spells, so we'll just put that there instead. Ooh, but that is pretty sick, honestly. Okay. Okay, now, the question is, I don't have a ton of mercury. I will say none of the items are similar enough to tell what they do. Like, I have to really read the fucking description every time. Madness increasing, I'm okay with that. We can just reset it by resting at the shrine. Take that out of my inventory. I think I do want to have a couple of these in here, though. Also, I feel like the way this is arranged is weird, but that's okay. Oh, we're at 45. Interesting. I wonder why. Yeah, I don't have any more needles, so don't need flame. It is 45. Okay. Okay, at 45 we do look normal. Okay, interesting. When you get to like 50 and above, weird visual effects start happening. Wait, I remember where I need to go. There's two paths that I want to go down, so I kind of have to figure shit out from there. A little bit of clipping is okay. So I guess, technically speaking, we can keep exploring this way, I guess. If this is an actual new area, then I'm backtracking immediately. Okay. Where is this fucking... Okay. Okay, can I just at least hit once? Okay. Hello, NPC? Okay, I'm not really gonna...
但是这密道的入口在哪儿？说起来，但是这密道的入口。说起来，但是这密道的。
Interesting, an enemy being that close to an NPC is a little strange. Oh, okay, I still can get back up. Okay. I will say, in my personal opinion, this game's a little too open for my liking. My goodness gracious. I'm getting cooked by them. By those guys. Holy shit. Hit red feather. They're not gonna run up this way, are they? There's no way I can get it without that spell. Ah, so there's a couple of shortcuts to here, but none of them are directly to the shrine. That shortcut seems a little useless. It's further away from everything else. Oh, wait, I can't see the skill tree like this. Okay, yeah, I forgot I can't. I want to check my health, but I don't think there's a button that does that. I could just do that, yeah, okay. Pick up, please! Shit. These areas are fucking huge! Compared to the amount of times that I see bosses, holy shit, is there a fuck ton of area. Which is fine, but there's not too much going on outside of just enemies in these areas. We run. I don't have the HP to deal with her. Yeah, I actually just don't. I don't have the amount of HP to deal with. What? She can hit me? Okay, you know, we're just gonna run back. Okay. Yeah. Okay, because yeah, this is gonna be an area we're gonna have to come back to way later. Thankfully, we do have a known shortcut to this area. It's this way, if I remember correctly. Okay, let me take a look at this, cause yeah, I want the ability to gain more Skyborn might. I want to gain stacks of Skyborn might. So I'm either gonna third attack of a long sword, later attack of a clash. Okay. Okay, so the route I'm gonna want to go is this route. If this is the route I'm gonna want to go. Yeah, this was the route I'm gonna want to go. Because gaining Skyborn might is the issue right now. Wait, well, I bet you gain once upon using. That is not something that I'm gonna use. That's not gonna happen either. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and rest. Then we'll do what I was gonna do originally. here? Oh yeah, there was an item there. Okay. Well, I think it was this way. Yeah, it's. We don't want to go over there. Well, there's a frog. Did this reset? Yeah, it's 47, not 47. Oh, he doesn't respawn. Interesting. Ew. Body, okay. Yeah, there was this route down here. Yes, and I wanted to explore. Okay, so this is an entirely separate area. There better be a shrine over here. What was the point of putting an enemy over here? Okay. Oh, something looks like it's gonna roll down this fucking hill. Oh, there is a statue over here. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Because, yeah, this is an entirely separate, so this is labeled pretty much as an entirely separate area. Nope, I don't want to do that. Actually, I can do that. Okay. Yeah, if we go to Shu Sanctum, go back the same way. There is a door, instead of going left to go down the cliff towards this area, there is a path to the right that goes and does other things. Well, I finally got another shrine. I should probably pay attention to that compass a little bit more to find shrines or whatever, but fuck it, we ball. Just glad there's that enemy doesn't respawn down there in particular. You gotta check on that compass every once in a while. But yeah, I'm about to say I shouldn't be able to open that right now. Oh wait, I might have went too far. Yeah, I went too far, I think. Yeah, I went too far, so let me get back up here. Yeah, it's up here. I turned left, but I should have turned right. Yeah, because here's definitely a boss. Can I blow my whistle here? I should probably have my whistle consuming one of these slots. Because I'm not in a cave, let's do this. No one is able to respond to your call. Because this looks like a boss to me. And it is. Okay. Are we actually gonna have voice lines this time? Oh! It looks like... Okay! What the fuck? Nice rack, though. Okay, so that's a 4 attack. Oh, I got grabbed! That's so quick. Okay. That's a lot of damage! Let's go! Woo-wee! Okay. Pretty decent boss design. Echo of Lu Hongliu. Woo-wee! Okay, that was pretty, it's so, like, I want to parry so bad, but everything else is telling me to not, like, the game is telling me to not parry because I'm using a longsword. I guess I just run back now? Because I don't want to use that item, so. Whew, okay. I bought another boss down. Pretty solid boss. Solid boss. So far, I don't think I would personally be able to say that there's been a weak boss. So. But we're not in the mid game. I don't think so, at least. Oh, okay. I'll grab this. I will say it's a little too hard to tell.
你早捶伤他，我就上来帮你。
Oh wait, I don't remember the item that I got. I don't remember what the item was called that I got. Okay. Okay, let's see what. Also, what the. It's saying there's a shrine that way. Oh, there's one probably right across there. Okay. That's something I'll have to take a look at later. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh. Flesh grown from red mercury carrion. The town's shaman. Interesting. Wasn't you, was it? So there's a Trinity Bell, I guess.
要不是我只顾到自己逃出帝国，我错了。
You wanted the dumpling,
今
right?
天又带了什么好东西？哟，这东西，好不容易，此事对他打击是，人
So it was a child,
还是得
basically.
认命。这逆天道之事，终究还是做不成。
It unlocks certain cosmetics, probably. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
今天又带了什么好
Let me
东
sell
西？
you some shit,
拿来
my
给老
my
夫
boy.
长长眼吧。
So, okay. It was 3K. Okay, I don't think. Okay, let me do this. Yeah, I just need one.
今天又带了
Because
什
I
么好
like
东
that.
西？
I like that pendant against large enemies. Because I low-key been struggling. Burn resistance doesn't matter right now, so yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. Interesting. I can't use the tempering. I'm assuming it's because this weapon has an element by default. Skyborn Might increases your spell damage for a time. That is interesting. I'm assuming I've already given the key items out that need to be given out. Okay, I'm gonna rest here. And then we'll go that alternative route here. We'll try to locate the shrine if we can. I have an idea of where it could be, but yes, we had this shortcut, which is great. Oh, wait, no. We don't want to do that. That's the double. That is the double. Okay, yeah. There is a golden item there. Whoa. Okay. That was very dicey. Let me put in some... Because I can't even use this item with this weapon, it appears, so... Sapphire Lotus Seed, okay. This item better be good. Oh, some more trade plates. That's alright. That leads up the frog area, which I do not feel like dealing with it. Yeah, I'm not going through that. What? What is that trigger? What is that trigger area? What? This is probably a shortcut area, most likely. Never mind. No, it's not. Okay. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he is gone. Okay. Interesting. Oh, fuck. I should have rested before this. Okay. Okay. Can I blow the whistle here? No, I can't. Okay. Never mind. I can't go through that at all. Okay, we'll fuck with the frog, I guess. I hate. I love frogs, but I don't like frog people. Nope, not wanting. Oh my goodness. Still trying to get used to the controls. Wait, have I been up? Oh no, I didn't go up this way because the frog sniped me last time. Ooh, I almost fell to my death. Interesting. Woo! Okay, so you have a 3 combo. I have not come across a spear guy before. Can I not be stunned? Holy! Okay. I want to get in that hole. How do I get in that hole? Was that it? There's no way that was it. Oh wait. Oh, there's no... I have to test something here. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Okay, I was testing to see if it had Dark Souls 3 style jump or not. Or if it was, you know, Bloodborne, something like that. I just did... That was extremely illegal. Okay, that's okay. I hate frog people. I'm already poisoned? Okay. Might as well use it. I'm so far away from the shrine that, yeah, I might as well just use it. My bones. This man has been completely fucking useless. Completely useless. What I will say is the bosses in this game so far have been easy enough to the point where So I guess something's not working properly. Okay, I have to change a setting real quick. I have to change a setting. So I was wondering if I couldn't see anything. One second, I'm going to my PC right now. Oh, okay, there it is. Why is this active? I did not set this. No, this shit ain't made for... Okay, save. What the? Why was that auto set? Why was that auto set? Why the fuck was that auto set? What the fuck? There we are. Okay. That makes more sense. What the fuck? Yes, because I'm playing a Souls game and PlayStation decides to auto set it to made for kids. This shit ain't made for kids. What the fuck? Okay. Now things are working. Holy mother. Okay, sorry, I had to go to my PC and fix that, so... oh, wait. Okay. No, now that I'm back, okay. Okay. There's no map, so I have to think about this in terms of orientation to where I'm at currently. The right to my... everything to my right is completely done. Everything in front of me, I believe, is done, besides that random locked door. I cannot tell where NPCs have moved if they have moved either. Okay, I think all that's left is the thing that's to my left. Oh, wait. Are these... okay, hold on a second. Shoe Sanctum... didn't I already do their stuff? Oh, I did.
Oh,
I got an emote.
谢谢你，米夏，你收下这个嘛。之后
Thanks, I love pills.
我还要去云顶城办一件要事。
That's fire. Okay. Okay, now I understand you're not the other one, are you?
今天又带了什么好？
No, you're not the other one.
你只要吹响它，我就。
That means I've had to go back to the hub world and talk to that other guy for a very long time. Is it you I gotta talk to?
我的儿啊！好，好啊，我儿哥。啊，对了，卢红柳吃的那个白。
Oh, we do have that dumpling.
你找到没得？
Oh, do I tell her? Do I tell her where I found it? Oh, I don't know if I should tell her where I found. Oh, does it matter? Do I be honest here? Okay, I'm not gonna look it up, but I gotta walk through this. I gotta walk through this. Because usually in any other Souls game, does it result in an NPC dying or living? I don't think this is the kind of game where a simple decision like this is gonna lock me out of an ending, but do we be honest? I don't care for the vibe she gives off. Do I flip a coin? But what if she can turn it into medicine? Because I believe she's tied to the other guy. Okay. Okay. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna be honest, because I don't know if I can even have another use for the item. We're gonna say we found it.
快拿出来给我，孝敬孝敬你老娘。
She could turn into a boss though.
老婆子，我的儿，他跟我说过，等出了卢红柳，他就去云。儿 儿啊，你要等到娘啊，娘。
Is she gonna off herself? Oh, I can offer the divine gift here. I never realized I could do that. Interesting. I'm glad I didn't waste my medallions on that. Okay, we're gonna enter Dream again to reset everybody. Should I not have done that? Should I have not have done that? I'm afraid that my actions are going to have consequences. Okay, now let me just... This will tell me who's here and who's not. Okay. Okay, she went to Cloudspire, so... Can I open the Shoe Sanctum key? I don't. I have a different key. Which I'm pretty sure I've already used, right? Yeah, I've already used the Litzen key. Do I return for more clues? Okay. Let's go back up here. She's probably gone. Yeah, she's gone. Okay, we're not going to offer the divine gift because we don't need to cleanse our madness. I never went up here. Okay. Bloodstained letter. Let's start with that real quick. Here, in a letter, it is smeared, obscuring parts of the message. Was written for a reverent temple maiden. I can open this door. It's a boss? Oh, look, lizard. This boss has been up here this entire time? That's insane! I never did. Ooh, okay. I don't know what that says. If somebody knows, I'm assuming Chinese, let me know what that says. Oh, and there's another. Oh, okay, so that's a spear. Ow. Woo! Oh, was I that low on health? I probably was that low on health. I did not realize there was an actual boss up here. Let's retry. Retry. Now that I know what I'm doing, let's go and retry that shit. Okay, so check. Okay, I still have my 4 things. Okay. Can I use the whistle outside of here? No, you have to go in, then use it? I don't really like that. Okay, so I gotta look for the flash. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Beautiful. Should we take them key? Bruh, I could have progressed everything so much sooner. I just explored everything else first. Okay. Mercurial blood, priestess broken cane, got an echo. Nice. Okay, and we're close enough to the original shrine. Wait, I can't barely see. Okay. Let's talk to him.
真的没想到，祭司老头居然成了怪物。亏得小爷平时勤加修炼，不然还真的不是对手。女侠也不错，差那么一丁点儿就赶上小爷我。
Better than you.
哎呀，原来是被你捡到了。这东西怪模怪样。哎，我身上也就这个灯芯草能拿。我要赶回浦原市救我兄弟了。女侠要是有事，尽管来浦原市找我。
Okay. We can, I'll probably never use that again, if I'm being perfectly honest. Okay. First, temper. Unable to temper your current weapon, a bow, needle are incompatible. Yeah, I know that. I was more so checking to see if I had any acupoint stuff. It increases damage dealt while at full health, as well as damage taken. No, because I prefer the Skyborn Might. I have 3 other things. Increase postage digital skill, increase spell damage for a time. I'm indifferent to all that jazz. Oh my goodness, I can't upgrade my healing items. I do have enough faint red English. I have enough faint red feathers to do that, so I think we do this. Yeah. And Dream, I'm assuming he's going to leave elsewhere, probably back to the hub area. I'm likely gonna have to go back to the hub area and talk to multiple NPCs. Oh, okay. So I have 3 NPCs at the starting area, and then I have this guy over here. I'm not gonna use the key quite yet, though.
今天又带了什么好东西？拿来给老。那祭司啊。
Yeah, he unlocks boss items.
姑娘不妨下去一探。
Yeah, he unlocks boss items.
老夫必定高价回收。
Is that a cape? That looks dope. I'm gonna take that shit. And bone whistle, yeah, okay. That mask is pretty cool. Out of curiosity, it is a chess piece, which is interesting. No, I'm going back to this. Okay, teleport. Yep, he's done. Reverent Temple, we go. Oh! Hello, those 2 are there. Okay, I need to still look at their faces. Cause, I don't remember. Okay, so... Spectacles, hat, and... You, I know where the other one is at. Now, where are Spectacles? I'm gonna have to talk to her later, but... I don't think I have anything in here, no. Spectacles, where are you at, my boy? Okay, so none of you are down here. There he is. We're gonna talk to Spectacles first. Yeah, because I've been having to talk to him for a long time.
侠士祭祀
Yes, I
大
have.
人居然，真是世事难料啊！相传那蜀王祠乃是本朝开国之初，古蜀后人自建成以后，不少古蜀夷
I kinda
民
just
在
be
附近
reading
定
here.
居。此间蜀王祠有2位祭司，
I'd be more
一
invested
位
if
传刀授业，
they
一
could,
位专
or
营
well,
单
whoever
业。
we're playing as
早些年
actually
也造
spoke.
福了一方。古蜀医术传承千年，自然是不一般，用在羽化病上，也是初有成效。但后来一位不知所踪，一位性情大变，医者不自医。那个姓年的侠客带来的血块，的确神奇，竟能医。可惜，他不由分说，便议若能再多研究几日，说不定。
Interesting.
若能再多研究几日，
Okay. Where's the kid? That's a grown ass. Where's the kid? The orphan.
哎，
Unless he's packing to meet him
女
to
侠
go see him.，
你来了嗦！多亏女侠给的东西，我兄弟的病好多了。你莫说，这儿的老道是真够意思的，他不仅照顾我兄弟，哎，我打算去云顶城看一下。听说下次再见，说不定小爷我就是天下第一。下次再见。
Okay, well that's nice. Spoken to those two. And the last NPC is going to be out here. Then I'll rest again and see what I gotta do here from there.
你去过蜀王祠了吗？可有打探到什么？看来他
Over
们
the
已
bloodstained
经
letter.
不知姑娘下一步去往何处？说姑娘要出去，且避开唐王行宫，
Hey, got a pendant.
免得刀剑无眼误伤了姑娘。
Okay, what does that pendant do, though? Reduces damage taken, but increases stamina cost. Nope, my stamina is important. Nope. Not doing that. If anything, I would like something that increases my stamina a little bit more, or reduces the stamina that I consume, so I can stay aggressive for the most part. Okay, that's everybody done. Yep, both of those of them have disappeared. Teleport. Sanctum. Ah, that probably means Annalem is probably a side area for the most part. If so, that's more of an area we can visit much later. Oh! Why is it giving me a charge? Oh, corruption. Do I have any items that cleanse things? I didn't mean to do that. That is not an NPC.
我上来的。你听啊，还有怪叫声嘞！
妈是被他气死我！到路上，一个就在地上。
I do like hearing the enemy, overhearing the enemies talking. I think that's pretty cool. No, I saw you at the corner of my eye, you piece of shit. Okay, that was almost disastrous. Okay, there is a shrine over there. Hold up, let me just... Okay. Frick! Corruption, okay. Ah, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to change my armor. I can use some stuff. One second. Hold on a second. I'm going to use up. That's not going to be enough. This might be enough. I should probably check. I should have probably checked. There we are. Okay. 2 seconds, Skyborn Might. That's more longsword mastery. This tree is kind of low-key fuck. Oh my god, this tree is fucking huge. Okay. Interesting. Let's go and just rest real quick. Okay. I'm gonna have to change my setup for corruption. Well, actually, okay, I don't right now, so... Because I'm going to do that little side area first. Analum. Okay. I'm starting to understand the progression here. Okay, now we are here. There's probably going to be a boss in this area as well. There's going to be a frog over here. That's interesting. Okay, let's just keep it there. Okay. Beautiful. Oh wait, I can pick something up. Okay. I don't think this actually expands that much forward. This looks like a trap to me, so I'm going to stick to this wall. Okay. I am dashing through the doorways on purpose, just to avoid any grabbing enemy. Yep. Okay. Okay. We're gonna fully explore the left side first. That looks like a long and winding path. Before we do that, I just want to clear up this center area for the most part before I move on to more long, winding paths. Okay, so someone's rooting to shoot. 5 down, big fella. Well, little fella, I guess. Okay. I see what all the explosive barrels are for. Beautiful. I get what they were trying to do there. They had that bun there so that you'll be lured to stand exactly there so they're gonna shoot it. Nice try, but didn't work. I'm gonna get bodied here in a minute now that I've done said that. Okay, center area is done, so we can go left. Then we can use a crow's head and explore right side. That's gonna be a shortcut thing. Demon manifested? What? No. What the fuck? That's bullshit! That's bullshit! Ah! Burn, bitch! Bruh, what the fuck is this bullshit? Let me lure her away. Because I don't know if I can beat her. Oh, I don't have any sort of poise. This is how I'm gonna have to do it. Holy shit! Holy shit! Okay. Killing humanoids are dying, but increases your madness, while killing feathered beings reduces it. Mending in sense increases your madness when used. Okay. Should you perish while at maximum madness, a powerful demon will manifest before you fell, where you fell. Reclaim your lost red mercury. The demon will not. It will attack anything that attacks it and not just you. However, if you're defeated, your madness resets to 0 and all your red mercury will be lost. Okay. I think it just forced madness there. Yeah, I think it just forced madness there because there was no way that I was that high. No shot. So it definitely just forced it there. Which is crazy because I hadn't died. Run all the way back. After we rest, then we'll go ahead and visit that right side. I don't want to do this. Okay. Just a little worried that the frog gonna pop up. Okay, first off, what was that item exactly? It wasn't a helmet. Ah, it was a material. Used on the impetus repositories, rising madness, and prolonged nodes. Okay. Okay, so they're for a specific upgrade in the tree. Well, at a shrine you can invoke to pray. Praying will grant you rare items at the cost of increased madness. Why would I do that? Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't see a reason why I would ever do this. Unless, like, weapons were involved. Yeah, I don't see why I would ever do that. The game just can't give me the items I would like to use to, you know, heal. It just doesn't want to do that. Ah, this one. Maddening incense charges +1. I don't ever plan on using that, so let me just go ahead and rest. No, not that. Okay. Okay. Time to go to this away. If he doesn't aggro, I won't hit him. Okay. Okay. Scenic painting. They respawn, so I hope there's not a boss anywhere around here. Then low-key, I'd kind of be in trouble. Was that it? Is there nothing else over here? Okay. Alright, if that's the case, then I guess we could just run back. Yeah, I don't even know if that was required for an item or anything. Okay. Hey, okay, so I have one point I can use. Do I try to unlock this? You know what? Might as well. I don't have enough, oh, that's brilliant red feather. I'm pretty sure that's different than this one. Nope, they aren't. Okay, never mind. So it just requires brilliant red feathers in total instead of just red feathers. Okay. Didn't I get a new thing? No. Okay. Okay, then we'll teleport. We are going to have to change clothing because that corruption buildup is way too fast, so... Never mind, I'm going back to Shu Sanctum, because I guess I have something for him. The only thing I could think of that I might have for him would be the priest I want.
今天又带了什么？
Oh,
老
the
夫
scenic painting.
果然没有看姑娘本是这些好物，姑娘不妨一看。
I don't like this. Okay. Dispels madness. Okay. That might become useful later. We're good on madness. Mercury Workshop. Mercury is actually known as a very, very toxic metal, so. But I do have to swap armor here. Ooh, I don't like swapping a main chest piece. Let's try to go with some arms first. Anything have higher corruption? No. Do any of the legs have higher corruption? Embroidered, I guess. It's 9, that's 18.11. That's 23. Okay, we can stick with this. Actually, this thing has really 26. Actually, oh, this actually has higher. I'm not wearing that. Oh wait, this actually has high corruption. I like this outfit, so I'm also I can wear this. Fuck. Ah, so there is an elevator. Okay. Ew. Ew. Okay, let's take a flower here. Bro, that was a... Bro fumbled. Bro fumbled like crazy. Oh my goodness, the longest elevator in ladder in history. Okay, great! Oh, fuck! Okay, so this is the game's version of some sort of Blight Town or other arduous, pain in the ass, toxic ass fuck area. Okay, I'm not trying that anymore. That's way too close to the ledge. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do with them. Okay, we come back to that. 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 I don't want to deal with that right now. I am starting to get a little about this. Okay, those of y'all that don't know, I am afraid of spiders. So, and most bigger creatures. Like insects as a whole don't really bother me, but woo, okay. Look at them up close, though. They're fine. There should be an elevator somewhere around here. Probably. Oh, cool. Another pendant. Is it a different resistance? Slightly reduces damage taken and prevents beast roars from making you flinch. You know what? I like that, so I'll do that, I guess. Okay, their shrine is right here, so... I'm gonna go ahead and rest here. Ow. Well, that leads back to the shrine. Okay. Okay. It's hard to tell where I'm supposed to go here. 'Cause I think I'm supposed to drop down somewhere. Oh wait, never mind. There's a clear thing right here. Okay. Some of this sound like just generic ghost noises. Ooh. Okay, I honestly, I had a little bit of PTSD. There is an enemy type in Bloodborne that is a screaming woman with black hair. One of the scariest enemy types of all fucking time. Oh, what? No, are you getting locked on to somebody far in the distance? Wait, what are we doing? Please prioritize location, please. Oh, okay. I'm not in great shape right now. I don't want to use too many of those. They're gonna wait for that cloud to go over before grabbing it. Oh, I thought that was an actual item. Bro was not sneaky. I just didn't dodge very well. Okay, so we have a shortcut here. This is, so far, this is probably one of the better feeling levels, interestingly enough. Because I'm able to go back to the same shrine multiple times. And here's what I'll say. To me, it feels like they're also trying to do something similar to Bloodborne. Also, can I increase? Okay. No, I cannot. Okay. I have one level I can put in. I do need to increase the maximum stacks while I'm down here. But I feel like the Shu Sanctum is supposed to be kind of an equivalent to Cathedral Ward. And that's why at least the first... Are you fucking kidding? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not doing that. Nope. 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 You rested. No. I cannot be hit like that. That was bullshit. That was pure and utter bullshit. Okay, I just can't not take damage there, so that's a guaranteed hit, basically. Unless you can figure out the fucking timing, but I don't know how someone's going to be able to do that without being in here multiple times. But this area, like, when the areas don't have a bunch of crossover to a bunch of minor areas, it feels a lot better. Okay, so this goes even deeper. Okay, insects. Okay, there's insects. I'm telling you right now. Hold on a second. I should probably check in accessibility. Is there any accessibility options? The answer to that is no. Okay, if there are spiders in here, like actual spiders. Then we're gonna have some problemos. Yeah, nothing's supposed to go lower, so I'll go higher for a little bit at first. That is a drop down area, I'm not doing that. You know what, might as well. Yep. Told you I was gonna break. I like how that looks like a ladder, but definitely is not a ladder. Whoa, that climbs so fast. I want to so bad, but let's not. That corruption climbs up so fast. I see that shit pulsating. Phoenix Pendant. Alright, wait, I didn't even know I got this. Reduce the amount of red mercury dropper and die. That's not an issue for us. Increase the ailment buildup of throw attacks. No. I'm gonna get corrupted, yep. Okay. So yeah, this would have led down here, I'm pretty sure. The corruption thing is... Oh wait, beautiful. Okay, we're just doing this to unlock it. While we are here, I just gotta put on something that has really high corruption resistance. So that pin is the highest at 28.6. $42? Yeah, we're wearing that for now. I'll say this is kind of the only time you'll really see me care about actual things like that, is when they are tied to status effects. But hey, there's gotta be a poison swamp somewhere. So it isn't exactly small. Oh, this tells me that this area is going to be a pain in the ass. That corruption buildup is still very high. What is my actual piece with the highest? I don't want to wear these though. I don't want to wear them. So besides those, not wearing those. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll just. I swear, if I get a talisman that. Oh, it's used to the wall. Like, I swear, if I get something that reduces corruption buildup after I've already completed this, I'm gonna be a little pissed, honestly. Okay, where's the poison thing? There has to be something that helps with poison. Okay. Not blight. Not burn. Okay, never mind. I have nothing that deals with poison specifically. I didn't realize I could kill those. There's not much of a point, honestly, though. Before I do that. There ain't nothing over here. Lost remains, yes! Twin infant bending? No? Okay, what does that do? Stamina recovery speed? I like that more than this. So. Yeah, I think I have to do this. Okay. I personally don't exactly like this. It's a bunch of good shit, though. It's just like from... Oh, it's blight. Oh, so that reduces your max health. Okay. Shut the fuck up! It's saying that there's an NPC, but I don't get it though. Unless it's, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I'm not completely sure what Soul Grasp does, though. We can just run away from him. We can just run away from them. Because we're either going to a new area or a boss of some sort. Which, if we're going to a boss, this is a very, very long run back. Let me check my madness real quick. I'm at 0, so... Yep, Beta Cave. I did figure that we were going to a different area. But this better shortcut to a shrine of some sort. Wait, did I miss it? No. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Whew, okay. Made it to a shrine. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious. Increasing magic. That's gonna be a no. Increase your feathering. Feathering boosts weapon damage afflicted by feather type. Spell damage. Okay, I'm not doing it. I'm probably not progressing this much further. At least for a very, very long time. Yeah, I'm gonna just focus on longsword after this. Okay, real quick. Nobody needs anything? I'll say, with how this is set up right now, I wish it was split up a little bit better. Low key. Yeah, that's a boss room for show. What is this, though? What the fuck is that? That might not be a boss then. Oh, that's the enemy that was over here. Ah. Okay, then I'm just gonna rest real quick then, if that's the case. Okay, because yeah, the other way, it looks like a boss room. That being said, I have no idea what it could possibly possibly lead to. This set piece is huge, though. Oh my goodness, is there Are we developing some paralysis powers or whatever now? I can barely see anything. It's like the thing from, Narud in Remnant 2. Oh. Oh, okay. Oof. Okay. Ow. How? What the fuck is that? That's a fucking laser! What the fuck? Okay, and then it goes underground. Alright. Okay. How many times does it do it? Or I think I have to do it a wrong right, yeah. I'm dead here though. Oof. 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 Sure, retry mine as well. Thankfully I start outside of it. Because I don't think I need to worry about corruption as much, I am gonna just put on back on what the fuck ever. I'm gonna put back on what I was using before. Gloves and pants can stay what they were. Oh my god! Oh my god, I have to react so fast, it's insane. Oh my god! Yeah, I'm just dead. There needs to be a little bit more time between when the orange floor appears on the ground and when he jumps out. There needs to be a little bit more time during that. Because I basically have to react instantly. I'm not going to say it's Godric levels of unreactable, but it's not super far off. Other than that... Oh, this is too much to manage. This is too much to manage. This is too much to manage. I have to manage a debuff, the very high amount of damage. It is a high amount of damage. And something like this is fine if you don't have to also manage a debuff at the same time. And if I'm being perfectly honest, the resistance to like resistances and whatnot, they seem to not actually do that much in the grand scheme of things. It's just, Yeah, stamina recovery speed is actually helping me quite a bit here. Fuck, I didn't die in time. He can come over here. Ow. This is bad. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I can't do anything about this one. The floor shit has used up 2 of my flash already. Yeah, one more time. Yep. You can okay. If you go back to that specific moment and slow it down, you can actually see my dodge animation start, and then he rises up. So yeah, I pressed it before, but like I said, you have to be frame perfect for this. Which, it'd be fine if it was twice, but 3 times is asking a lot out of me specifically. Ooh, okay, that attack is rare for me to have seen. Fuck, you see? I got to dodge so carefully. What happens if I just spam? Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I gotta just hide behind here. Fuck! Fuck! Yeah, I have to be able to dodge that one more time. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, this is rough. This is real rough. Well, I did say I hadn't come across any bad bosses yet. This one I would define as an actual bad boss. In terms of strict design-wise. And in terms of how the boss fight actually works, that fire shit is, again, way too... It's like pretty much a guaranteed hit. Unless you're able to react frame perfectly. Again, I'm not saying Godric levels, because Godric the Grafted, in case those of you that don't know, Godric the Grafted had an attack that its frames were faster than the average human react speed. If I remember correctly, I think the average human react speed is 13 frames, and his was 6, I think. 6 or it was, I believe it was either 6 or 7 frames. But From Software later changed it. This boss, yikers. Cars so much. Yeah, I pretty much have to have alternative forms of healing. But it causes corruption buildup. That's the problem. I can't use that. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna use those. I'm gonna use these. That's gonna be my first healing item that I use before I use my actual flasks. Okay, I didn't realize the range was that big. Okay. Gotta react so fast. The react concentrate here. I have to do that thing 4 times. Yep, 4 times. Holy shit! Come on, leap at me. It's gonna roar. Oh, no, it's not. Come on, jump at this shit. Okay, it's gonna go back in. He's gonna go back in. Okay. Fuck. That's 2. That's 3. Okay, that's 4. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! That fight was ass. That fight was ass. I'm not gonna say it's one of the worst boss fights I've had, but yeah, in this game it's definitely a D tier. Not a quite F, but yeah, it's bad. It bad. There better be a shrine over here. Or elevator. Where is this elevator gonna lead to exactly? But we did it. We did it. Interesting. So there are a lot of places we could potentially drop down at, but I'm not going to. No way, this is a whole ass fucking level over here. Oh wait, this is relatively close to the burned bush that we got to earlier. There is a shrine up ahead. I am gonna take this first.
无常，你来了。你的手怎么样了？目前看着没有恶化的迹象。这个你赶紧服下，是老船夫给的，用于抑制羽化病的药。不过他东西是给了，却只要了一把我随身携带的小刀。哎，本地人管这叫汇柳滩。听说那些羽化病患的尸体都被，估计是这些尸体的缘故。我本打算穿过这里，要是我的包袱没丢就好。好家伙！哦，对了，这是在海上时我写的一些记录。前路凶险，我去看看有没有从这绕过去的路。要有线索，我会留下封车记。我去看看有没有从这绕。
Yeah, this is where we got that item earlier. It really reminded me of Lords of the Fallen. Each enemy is unique and has distinct weaknesses. Wooden enemies are vulnerable to fire, while those wearing metal are weak to lightning. Choose your spells based on your weaknesses to an advantage. Your enemy's weakness to gain an advantage. Navigate the equipment tabs and multiple spells and items onto designated slots. I'm not doing that. Fuck! What the fuck? What the fuck? How? I'm gonna beat a fucking shrine! Oh my god! What the fuck is that shit? Okay. I'm glad he just didn't do a lot of damage. Because, oh boy, I would have been fucked there. Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough of those. Okay. Why does it invoke red? Oh, I have a fuck ton of madness. Okay, let's rest. Let's rest. Ooh, my madness has not gone down at all. Okay. I'm gonna have to try to reduce that somehow. Because I'm not above 90% yet, I don't think. Okay. Actually, do I have any weapons that deal fire damage? No! Okay, interesting. I don't have a single fire weapon that deals damage. We'll go back to the Reverend Temple first. Because the other guy's just going to ask for the offering thing or whatever. I was saying, I do wonder how far I am into this game and about how long it is. Hey, you're back here.
蜀王祠下面，当时罗官爷带人去汇柳滩除妖，镇上的人说，汇柳滩以前是抛尸的地方，只是这火邪门的很，烧如今霞时 已将密道找到，那我这世道艰险异常。如今侠士这世道
Interesting. So he might actually move from here. That would make the. That would mean that this place would become empty. By the way, I did use a Shoe Sanctum key. I'm wondering if it still holds on to it. Yes. Okay. I took it as an engraved with a Taoist name. A damage. It can be given to the Taoist at the refugee camp, which I probably haven't met yet. Hand over to new park. Yeah. Oh, these are new spells or whatever. A new one increases damage that level. Oh, never mind. Ah, taps into your acupoint to slightly increase the agility control of the weapon you're wielding. Okay, interesting. So I do have something for that, I guess. Yep, I already know that it's not compatible. Because we also do need to go to the statue up top as well.
今天又带来什么？这铜像姑娘在听说耳熟，但只回来了个女道士，其他人估计凶多吉少了。姑娘若想知道些别的，我去问问她。
Increase your weapon's magic damage. I'm not using a magic longsword, so that's not going to be useful right now. It could be useful later, though. Wait, huh? There's not an NPC out here, is there? No. Oh, so it cleanses all of it. Okay. Okay, did it consume both, or... No, oh, okay, so it only consumes one. Okay. Okay, well that's nice to know. I still can't believe I didn't go up the other flight of stairs. That's just crazy. Oh, there's actually two NPCs there. Okay. I'm gonna have to try to figure out a fire weapon situation. I might have to find them though. Yeah, none of my weapons deal fire damage. Lightning does increase damage to metal. I don't do that, so I have no idea what kind of damage feathering does. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll... I like this longsword, so I'm gonna stick with it. I don't like... That's right. This is definitely not the way to go, but... Oh, there's another shrine over here. There's another shrine over there? Okay, that's a little strange. Enemies are starting to get a lot more tanky. Okay, I'm not gonna go that route yet. Cause yeah, there's this over here. I'm assuming that is gonna be my end goal there. Okay, interesting. Okay, the fact that there is a waypoint there is quite perplexing. Okay, so let me go left before I go center, because... Are you kidding me? I wonder if what I'm getting up to is more cover than anything else. Whoa, 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 what the fuck are you doing? I have no idea where I'm supposed to find the NPCs. Are you kidding me? There's pigs! Oh, they are pigs. Oh my god! Can I just like... Oh my god, I hate this shit. Maybe these guys I could just run past, but... I need to try to find some NPCs. And that's going to be very difficult to do in an environment like this. That's a shortcut. Nah, I'm good. I don't know. I don't know why one manifested anyways. Yeah, I'm not dealing with her. I don't see how it's going to be worth it to deal with her. I just can't. You bitch! You bitch of a tree! You bitch of a tree! Yeah, I was gonna run past everything, cause... Oh, that tree's glitching out. Hello! Lady, what are you doing?
你左臂的力量似乎又变强了些，仙神之力非常人所能承接。你因感到惶，我倒想看看日后。
Okay. I need a shrine of some sort before I lose my shit. Cause I swear if I gotta do all this fucking run back, I'm gonna be pissed. I need a shrine. There's gonna be enemy here. Oh my goodness gracious alive! Holy! Please! Shrine, come forth! Please! It's been so long since I've had any semblance of a shortcut or anything. Please, let this be a shortcut. This better be the shortcut. Yes, it is! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. First thing we are doing is upgrading, doing this. Extra charge, thank you. Benediction. Okay, so this one, stamina recovery speed during Skyborn Might. Backstab attacks recover a small amount of health. I don't get behind enemies enough to really be able to do that. But I'm resting. Okay. I have no idea where he could be. Because he's not anywhere near here. And there is that other area to consider as well. Okay. Okay. Now that I have 5 flasks, you know, they're a little bit better. Okay, let's come up here and see what we got. I don't like the look of this. This is a mini boss. No! Are you kidding me? Ah. Okay, since I don't need this, let me just... So I'm only swapping between 2 items. Yes, I just, you know what? I love this stuff so much. I love this stuff so much. You know what's funny? The rewards from him are not even going to be worth it. That's the funny part. Watch this, I'm gonna get hit by the opening attack. There are burning flames. How much you want to bet that that's just a spell? Yep, let's go. Is it cheaper though? That's the thing, because I'm in the market for cheap spells. It's not. This one is though. Increase the damage of your next attack. I don't like that. Where is this? I don't remember where I don't know where I am. Oh, now I know where I am. And I'm resting. I'm resting. If that, because what the fuck was that noise? If that's a boss, I need to be ready for. I need to be ready for that shit. And I am not right now. After we fight whatever it is up there, I'm gonna give my personal thoughts. I'm hitting the 5-hour mark. Fuck is that? Yeah, I knew you were gonna try to hit me. I play Doom Eternal. Corpse pits? Boss. But I have no fire, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to this, and then I'm going to put my... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then do this, yeah. This is what I'm gonna do. Oh! And there's a shrine right there. Okay, just go in. Okay, I don't get this fight. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I mean, sure, we can retry it. I don't get it though. Like, am I not supposed to get that close? Am I supposed to stay back here? Or is this a puzzle fight? To me, it doesn't look like a puzzle fight. Okay, I get it. no, 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 no. No, 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 no. There you are. I don't know. It looked like I died there, but alright. Defeated the soul wood. Nice. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have some thoughts. I'm gonna have some thoughts. You have a free level. Okay. Oh, the other guy moved from Doom Willow Beach. We can go back to Shoe Sanctum. We can go back to Shoe Sanctum. Okay, and then we can swap back to this weapon for now. Because this is a weapon I like using.
今天又带来什么姑娘？其实现在我听说，哎呀，姑娘，你能平安回来也算运气。哎，下次可别再去了。
Recover health upon defeating enemies. That's actually pretty good. Ah, here you are.
哎呀，老子要找个好样们儿，你等到看，总有你害老子大爷的时候。好样们儿。
Oh, I guess I could have given that to either one of them. Yeah, at least that's what I'm assuming, yeah. Okay, we can rest real quick. Now, I do want to give a few of my thoughts. Few of my thoughts for this game. First off, I'm glad I did not play this game when it came out. I think this game is worth it if there is a discount. In terms of optimization, this game is not very well optimized. I have noticed some screen tearing at times on PS5. I've noticed some screen tearing. Also, I've noticed some frame drops here and there on PS5. My PC has no hope of running this game. especially being on assuming it's on Unreal Engine. So those optimization issues, they're minor enough to where it can kind of get through the game. First off, this game is better than for Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen is probably still to this day the worst Souls-esque game that I've ever played. Wuchang is a little bit better. Of course, better than Code Vein 2. Now, in my personal opinion, of course, this game is not a Souls-like. It doesn't feel like one. It really does not feel like a Souls-like. Being locked to only 4 weapon types, the best way I could describe it is the gameplay and everything. It feels, honestly, a little bit closer to something like First Berserker Kazan over something like, of course, Dark Souls. Because in my personal opinion, my definition of a Souls-like is way more strict than anything else. I will say Lords of the Fallen is close out of most of the games that people have called Souls. Like Lords of the Fallen, to me personally, is way closer to being a proper Souls-like than any of the games, at least that I personally played. Now, what I'm struggling, I would probably give this game about a 6. Main reasons: lack of originality. The story: Bloodborne. Skill tree: First Berserker Kazan. There being a female protagonist and there being outfits and shit: Stellar Blade. And again, this game came out in 2025, like mid 2025. Stellar Blade came out in early of 2024. I don't think that's enough time for them to have added all of that, but their problem is they've released late. But Bloodborne is where I'm noticing a lot of similarities. The second area that you get to, branching open to a bunch of different areas. The second area you get to in Bloodborne is Cathedral Ward, and you spread out from there. And a few of the Bloodborne areas do end in dead ends or whatever, but some of them do cycle back into Cathedral Ward. Also, there being an underneath to that area to Shu Sanctum as well. There's an underneath area to Cathedral Ward, so I'm noticing a lot of parallels there. This game's main parallel is Bloodborne. That's its main parallel, which of course I don't have that much of an issue with. But I'm noticing a lot of parallels between that and Bloodborne. Also, that tree boss that we just fought is basically Nemesis. Like, what? I think... Okay. The past 2 bosses that we fought were lackluster, in my opinion. My personal opinion, the Nemesis, I'm going to call him Nemesis because I don't remember any of these bosses' names. I'll tell us that's going to be a struggle for any boss. I can barely remember most of Stellar Blade's bosses by name. If I recognize them, it's because of their music. I love Stellar Blade. But the Nemesis fight would have been cool if there was a little bit just some more puzzleness to it. I'm noticing that the bosses that aren't like super tough mechanically, or have something really iffy to them, they are kind of pushovers. For example, the boss that we struggled quite a bit with that did the whole magic seal or whatever, the centipede boss. That boss's issue was the frame perfect shit. I thought that boss's health, though, in terms of how long about the fight lasted, for a fight like that, I thought was perfect. But the fire shit pisses me off. The Nemesis fight was too quick, and there just wasn't a ton of stuff to it. You just hit, throw your spells at the center body, wait for an attack, hit, throw a spell at it, and that's kind of it. That's kind of it. So, also I'm curious as to why that NPC marker disappeared. So, that's something that's interesting. Oh, another thing, Lies of P. It has taken some good stuff from Lies of P, but the main thing from Lies of P... Let me just show you all this animation. Actually, I don't have a weapon that can... Yeah, okay, this weapon can use it. Actually, I can show you better with this one. Do keep in mind, you start with the longsword. So let me just preface that. You start with the longsword. Which, by the way, it's funny that they have spear, longsword, axe in the duel. First Berserker Kazan had spear, big boy sword, duel, and I forget what the last one was. So I feel that is kind of ironic. That is Lies of P's animation. That is Lies of P right there. That is Lies of P. You couldn't have come up with something more interesting. I would have even preferred them have done something similar to Witcher 3, where when Geralt casts Igni, Yrden, or Ard, or any of the Witcher signs, you see the symbol appear. Could have just done something similar to that. Why? Why? Also, this thing cannot be used on quite a bit of weapons. Quite a bit of weapons. So why the fuck is it here? I would have rather this system just not even be there. Honestly. Like, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Ah. Also, there is no block or parry unless you use specific weapons. To me, that is an issue. That is an issue. There's no reason why I shouldn't be unable, why I should be completely unable to block or parry. What the fuck? In my mechanic would fit this game's combat a little bit better than the dodging thing. Something that was nice about Stellar Blade is that you could do either or. You could build into more of a parry play style, or you could build more into a dodge style. This game forces you to dodge. With this style of gameplay, like combat, I want to parry. I want to parry so bad, but I can't. But I can't. I can do some, weapon arts or whatever, but I can't block. Like, I can't parry. I can't parry. Why can't I parry or block? I just have to fucking dodge. Like, what are we doing? Also, another thing from Liza P that I've also, taken inspiration from is when NPC quests are done or when they are updated, their symbol will show next to whatever area they're in. I personally actually do like this. I actually do like this. That's why I did like Liza P, so that you didn't miss character quests. So I think that's quite a nice change or whatever. Okay, some positives. I like this game from a visual standpoint. Um, it's not having one aesthetic stay for too long, but they're rapid firing a lot of aesthetics to where I'm starting to get a little concerned that this game might be a little bit on the short side. I personally would not necessarily mind it. Also, main character should be speaking way more. This is not a RPG per se. You're playing as a character. Why aren't they speaking? But visually, pretty good. The madness mechanic is interesting in concept, but in execution, I have not found much of a use for it, besides just resetting it every once in a while. It's pretty much a non-mechanic to me. Now, the different enemy types I do like. They're being feathered, human, and wood, and I do like how elements are weak to specific things that aren't arbitrary. That just aren't arbitrary. In Elden Ring, a lot of the times, boss weaknesses felt arbitrary. Like, oh, let's just throw in a resistance to holy here, or let's throw in a resistance to magic here. I will say something that I did like about Elden Ring is that when you were in water, you took less damage from fire, but more from lightning. But that same thing applied to bosses. I did appreciate that. Now, for this game, lightning dealing more damage to enemies that have metal on them, I actually do like. Although this does give a reason to use a second weapon or invest into multiple weapon types. That is something that I had not anticipated before reaching this point in time. So I do like that, and of course, fire being more useful against wood, and I'm assuming human enemies. Like, it makes sense. And then I have not figured out what magic is useful for, but then you have feather damage type, which I'm assuming is going to be more useful against feathered enemies. But I do like that. I really do like that. And that it makes sense how that is. So yeah, so far enemy variety has not been an issue either. I do like the enemy variety. So None of them have overstayed their welcome yet. Even the little human enemies that you've been seeing quite a bit through this session so far, those enemies are getting fewer, but also you don't see those enemies at the start for quite a while. So I don't think enemies are overstaying their welcome or anything like that. There is a good amount of variety as well. So, but yeah, this feels a lot closer to First Berserker Kazan than anything else, except for story, that sort of thing. If you like First Berserker Kazan, you're gonna like this game, at least so far. I did like First Berserker Kazan until a certain point, because a lot of the bosses felt very, very repetitive, especially towards the last third. And the areas in layout felt very, very similar or way too long in that last third of the game as well. First Berserker Kazan fumbled in the last third for me. I hope this game doesn't necessarily do that. I don't see it doing that though. And bosses, I think, are pretty well spaced out in terms of the average time it'd probably take for you to get to them. But anyways, though, that's gonna do it for stream today. I might stream some more Wuchang tomorrow. If I do, it's possible it might be a little bit of a late. Won't stream anymore tonight. I'm gonna be going to bed a little bit on the earlier side tonight because I've not been sleeping well recently. So, on that note, though, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Next week, if Torchic is of course around, then we'll be doing Destiny 1. Reason why we have not been doing D1 recently is because she has not been around. But there will be no more Hades 2 until we beat Wuchang. So, Wuchang will be there. Do expect a skip in progress. Because I'll probably be playing this game quite a bit on my own. So, do expect a skip in progression. Because this ain't really a series where it's like, oh, let me just pop on this for a little bit until 007 and whatnot comes out. So yeah, and then a couple days later, Lego Batman comes out. So, oof, I'm gonna be a busy guy. So yeah, once that's all settled, yada yada yada. On that note, though, thanks for tuning in. Do expect a Destiny 2 announcement from me personally. Expect one to drop June 3rd, the day that Shadow and Order releases. Do expect one Shadow and Order. On that note, though, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch y'all